Let's make some money! You have a low budget and you want to make meta ads work so that you can make each dollar worth your bang for your buck. Let's say I don't know who my competitors are. I'll probably search up, Mount Pleasant, and then let's say we're gonna do a hair salon here, and then we'll get a list of people right here. So once we have a list of all these people, then we'll start putting it there. We'll start putting it on the Facebook ad library. So I know that one of them is Sola Salons, and this is a big, well-known brand. But once you have this here, you can start seeing the ads that they're doing. Video ads, they have static ads, and we're just getting inspiration on just seeing who we are competing against within our area. And so let's say that I like this ad. I can, save it here, copy ad link. We can just start seeing the summary details and just start seeing what they're doing and what they're advertising. One thing that could be helpful is seeing the running date. So you can see that this was on January 6th and January 2nd right here. So the next thing that we want to do is we want to look at top performers in general. So we want to see what exactly is performing, ideally within our niche, but also seeing who the best advertisers are on Meta and just seeing what they're doing here. So for example, I would probably start with great salons and just seeing what they're doing. So we can see here that, for example, this is a type of founder story where they're just going through their salon and talking about it. This one is a little bit, maybe you like this hook right here, maybe you like this triple overlay, and we're just starting to get some juice, some ideas going through your head on what type of ad we want to create. And we also want to look at other brands. For example, we can see here that maybe we really like this comparison, why you should choose our salon versus other salons. Here's some USPs of why our salon is the best. Maybe we can go to maybe we like other brands with their format. So for example, this is a very UGC TikTok organic style where it's come with me to shop at your store name. And then it's literally just a vlog of this influencer or a friend or someone, I don't know, but it's this person right here. And you can do the same type where maybe it's not the same exact person, but you can take inspiration here if you like this type of format, this angle, etc. After you have done all the competitor inspiration, the next thing we want to do is we want to craft our customer personas. So a customer persona is pretty much who is your ideal customer and what makes them sleep, what makes them their desires, what is it about them that would make them want to buy your service, essentially. So here's an example of Salt and Stone, which is doing a pretty good job. We can see that there's different types of personas here. So we can see that there's different types of women. So their target is around 25 to 45. I'm assuming that these are women who want to look good, they want to feel good, they want to feel like they're using natural products and it's okay for the body, but also doing the job of smelling good. And so we can see that the persona here is, the target is bougie white women right here. So we can see, for example, there's this person. We can see, for example, that they are trying to target this exact audience. Maybe someone's a little younger, maybe someone's a little older, but they're trying out different personas here. And you want to start applying that, figuring out who your ideal customer is and creating ads for that, because what that allows you to do is you can start creating angles for that. Luxury deodorant, $20 style. And we start testing out these different formats, these different angles, and just seeing what sticks for your business. And the last thing I recommend is if you are doing organic, you want to use your best performer and you put some paid money behind it. Now, it doesn't guarantee leads, but it does guarantee that the creative resonates with your target audience. So for example, let's say that we're going through Salt and Stone. So we can see that the average is around maybe 2,000 impressions, and it has about 39 likes, 3 comments, 2 shares, and then you get something like this, which is 900K impressions. And this has a lot more likes, a lot more saves, a lot more comments. This might be something worth testing out. Or if we keep scrolling down here, you see this one looks more like a product advertisement, and it performed decently, 25K with a good amount of comments, a good amount of saves. And what this does, at least for the Facebook, is there's a lot of engagement. It usually lowers the CPMs a little bit, and it would actually gets people at the very minimum, interested in what you're doing. And so that's what I recommend, especially if you are on a smaller budget, is testing the creatives on organic, and whatever sticks there, just throw it onto paid. And that's it. Let me know if you want any more content in the comments below, and peace out.